Right, yo, is your Vaz build. So this is a bit of testing, bit of research. So this is what I think that you should run if this is the route you're going. So I'll go through attachments. You only need. Oh, I won't. So you only need three. I don't have the one that you really want unlocked. So if I start over here, so I've done a bit of testing on which ones of these that should be used, and they all say they do the same thing. But if you read the description, they are actually all doing slightly different things. Now I don't have it, so when I looked into this, to do this, this is the one that you want to unlock, but I haven't used the Lachman, so effectively the same thing. But from what I can see out of these, even though they say they do the same thing, this one will give you the best control. So you want to stick that one on. And then the only other two that you need are this one. It's going to give you more movement speed, and again, same there. So it's all about your run and gun, with the muzzle kind of giving you a bit of extra control. Combat knife. So if you're going to be running, it's like a bit of a strange one. You get a lot more attack sprint from running with your knife. So if you're going to be running, put this on, you're going to cover more ground quicker, be more difficult to kill as well. So stun, flash, whichever one. Now, just bear in mind, I'm actually doing this with a little bit of League coming up in mind. There's a few bits you might have to tweak, but most of this stuff will be okay. So stun or flash, so you run around. Use Semtex. So if you're playing a bit slower, um, maybe frag, but the Semtex does the quickest damage, so you just be throwing it and it'll explode. So if you're running and gunning, definitely use the Semtex. Um, there's a few options here. So again, this will come down to kind of how you um, want to play. This is what I'm kind of using at the minute for the majority of my builds, but you might want to put double time on. It's a strange one because between needing to pre-aim so much that I don't know if you will actually need double time with the movement already on the gun, but I suppose if you are going full run and gun, you'd probably change scavenger for run and gun for double time to run and gun. You're probably gonna die, so you maybe don't even need to pick ammo up that often. Bomb Squad's amazing. It just means you can take a little bit more damage if people are grenading in or running over prox mimes and stuff like that. So definitely this one. This one's going to come down to preference. So maybe double time. Definitely use fast hands because if you're running around and get kills, you want that extra reload speed. And for this one's tricky because I think for multiplayer at the minute, even though Ghost is apparently broken, I don't really see a better option because if you're trying to run around and pinch, the only thing is it doesn't unlock until you get to the point like it's the last thing to unlock. So I'd stay with Ghost, but from looking at the others, you could use Overclock and use Dead Silence, even though it's kind of broken in a lot of ways. It does mean it keeps coming back, so you will be able to pop it and sort of quieten your steps and stuff a bit more often. So, and that will be something that actually I think all ultimate perks, from what I remember now, is going to be gone in league mode. I suppose quick fix might be good if you're getting loads of kills, but like for the time being, I'd probably run Ghost. Um, if you are staying alive, maybe Scavenger's the way to go. If you are getting like 2 kills, getting killed, getting another 2, 3 kills, getting killed, then you probably want double time on there. But that's pretty much that. Um, Dead Silence, that's again, I don't see a better option here for the way that you're trying to play. Like, there's nothing else here that I think would serve you any good because you certainly don't want to be sprinting across and then have to do any remote controlling, or you're not going to be hanging around long enough for a trophy system. I suppose maybe you could use a decoy, but by the time you've probably deployed it, you're going to be gone anyway. Maybe ammo, but I think if you're still playing fast, even though it's broken, I do think maybe Dead Silence is still your call, just because I don't really see anything else adding massive value there. at least there's an element with Dead Silence that will complement the way you're trying to play. So that would be my call at the minute. And that's it. That's your the way to go. So kill super fast. Even like those mid range. I'm not controlling that recoil. I have to clear. So what I found is if you do kind of pump the trigger, don't need to. When you get to that distance, 1 second. You do need to control it a little bit. So you do lose that bit of distance. It's not really why I was trying to. It's movement, so your movement's still super rapid. Particularly look at that, that's insane. And I'm pretty sure you have higher sensitivity. So you still can land shots, but if you're going long, it's more of like a quick tapping of the trigger that I do. But anyway, hope that helps. Keep it reals. Creamy salad for the win.